Hey, I'm Jonathan Folsom, seed agronomist with Cropland, Armour, and Winfield United. I'm so excited to be here today in a high pH proving ground in Muleshoe, Texas. pH is 8.5, and we're really putting some corn hybrids to the test. This is real world, farmers ground, not a showcase plot, nothing showy, except the difference between how hybrids handle high pH. So I'm going to take you around, show you a tour of a few things, just some things I'm excited about, and I just want to show you why we test for high pH out here in the West. And you'll see some things that work and some things that don't. So the field is a field of S5900. And let me just back up and tell you how bad this pH situation is here. So this grower's been growing corn silage on this farm for several years, and when I started working with him, he was making just a little over 15 tons an acre, and he had plenty of water, irrigation water, to make a lot more corn. And so we started problem solving, trying to figure out some things that would work. And about that time, we released Cropland S5900, and we learned real quick that how well it works in a high pH soil. So it quickly went from 15 tons to about 25 tons. So really, really cool. So anyway, this is S5900. Normally it would be about 3 feet taller, but this is 2020. The 2020 has given us a lot, but it has not given us a lot of rain here in West Texas. So the S5900 handles high pH extremely well. There's only a few hybrids that handle it really well. I'm going to show you some that do, and I'm going to show you some that don't. Let's go take a look. Hey, so this hybrid, it's not doing too good here. You see the strapping? You see the iron deficiency, the iron chlorosis? It's not doing too good. So this hybrid is not one that we're going to move forward with and push on those high pH acres. Let's go see if we can find something better or worse than that. Hey, let's take a look at this one. This is Cropland 4997, and yeah, you can still see a little bit of strapping on here, but last year and this year, this one has continually stuck out as being one of the best hybrids on high pH. So 4997, it's a Cropland 109 day. Pretty good on high pH. Let's go find some other stuff. I think I see one over there that's not good at all. All right, here we've got a hybrid that handles the high pH and a hybrid that doesn't. All right, so this is Cropland 4997. I've already told you that it handles high pH really well. And this little booger here, poor thing, it's not doing so well. I'm not going to put it on any high pH ground anytime soon, or ever. I don't think you could put enough iron on it to save it, to be honest with you. But how does this even happen? What is the process here? Why does it turn yellow? Like, some people are like, I don't even understand. How can that happen? These plants are all treated the same. How can that plant be green and that plant not be green? Well, it's all a matter of photosynthesis. You see, the plants have to have chlorophyll to do their photosynthesis. And they have to have iron in a usable form to make chlorophyll. And so they're pulling this iron up out of the soil, and it's not in a usable form. So some hybrids have the ability to transform that iron into a usable form. And some hybrids, they don't ever get that done. Now, you'll see them start to turn greener and greener as the season goes on, if they have the ability to transform that iron into a usable form. And some of them, like this one here, don't. This one never was green and never will be green. So it's not able to take that iron and use it to make chlorophyll. And yeah, that makes green corn. So what, right? So green corn versus this yellow stuff here. So green tissue can photosynthesize. But if there's no chlorophyll, there's no photosynthesis. So no photosynthesis means no sugars being made. No sugars means no food. So this is a hungry little plant. He's had a hard time staying alive because he's starving to death. And he's getting the same amount of sunlight that all the rest of these plants are getting, and he just can't do anything with it. So on a day like today, when it was 103, with no relief in sight, it can't do anything with that sunlight, and it just burns that leaf. So you'll see these high pH fields, you see them start to show this stress. You see a lot more water stress. And it's a compounding problem, because if it can't photosynthesize and make sugar and grow biomass, then it's not going to get big, and it's not going to grow any more root system. It can't grow bigger roots because it doesn't have the energy to feed itself. So it's slowly trying to it's just trying to stay alive. Whereas these plants that can take the iron, make it into usable form, photosynthesize and feed themselves, they can get bigger. And as they get bigger, they can capture more sunlight and make more sugar and grow bigger roots and explore more soil, get more water and more fertility, and find more iron. And they can grow bigger again and more photosynthesis. So it's really a compounding problem. So the ones that can't get the job done, the hybrids that are not good in high pH, they're just stuck. They're gonna stay there. Whereas the ones that can, they get better. So I hope that helps you understand high pH corn, how to grow corn in high pH soils. It's all about the iron. Thanks for watching. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time.